What's up, Monkey Movers? Got ourselves some rapid gameplay today. We have gone a little off the deep end and got some bad games in, so I'm down to 1923, but I'm gonna see if I can't get to like 1950 or something today. Alright, so typically this is the correct line, however, I'm feeling kind of impatient, so I'm going with this even though it's actually not right. And the reason it's not right is because with perfect play, white will come out ahead in this, but the thing is that it's a dangerous looking line, so it's hard for white to make the correct choices consistently. So there's a chance he plays some scaredy cat move like f3, in which case I'll just play bishop b4. Forgive me for that arrow. But there is also the chance that he takes and then enters this line, which will be quite annoying. But yeah, I'm hoping to be able to trick him here. Yeah, so that should not have been right. He might go back here now, but I will have knight f6 at my disposal. Let me just see if I want to play knight f6 or if I want to do this. I think I'd rather do this. The other thing is then we get bishop g5, which is slightly annoying. I could start here. I mean, he could never take. Alright, give me a second to figure out what I want to do here. It's either bishop b4 or knight f6. I just don't know which one I want. I'm gonna go with bishop b4. He might play bishop d2 here, in which case I'll play knight f6. Might also, yeah, okay, so he does play that. Let's see, knight f6 is most likely, and if he castles, then I'm going to be grabbing e4. He could also still go here, but at that point I'm taking. Yeah, so he plays f3, okay. So I'm tempted to take. Knight c6 is also semi-tempting. Which one do I prefer here? It's not so easy for him to protect this. He could move the queen or something, but yeah, I'll go ahead and play knight c6. I'm actually not certain what the right move is after he goes e5. I don't know if this is takeable or not. It might be, but I'm not positive. Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't played this variation in a minute, so don't remember everything in its entirety. But let's see what I can do here. I might actually bring this guy back. I don't really want to allow this capture. Because I take back and he actually wins a pawn. I mean, I could go queen e7, I guess, but then a3 I'm forced to exchange off. Not to mention queen e7. I mean, he has both pawn pushes, so let me look at both of them. If he goes with this pawn push, yeah, I mean, it just looks ugly. Maybe I should take this knight after all. I mean, it is going to be annoying when he recaptures and then has this diagonal, though. So maybe I capture here. Alright. What's the move? I mean, I could even go back. I might end up going back. I'm going to take for now, though. Just to see how he plans on recapturing this. He's got 3 different pieces that could recapture. He has a 4th, but that one would lose him the game on the spot, so. Okay, so it takes a bishop. Tempted to take. But while that does open up my queen, he can still take that with a knight. So maybe now I take his knight, and then I'll take the bishop. So he's forced to either take with a pawn or with the queen, which means that I get this check in. Or if he takes with queen, then I mean I could just go like knight c4 or something and have a discovery, I don't know. Yeah, I think I want to take that, or do I go here and go back? But then I don't have a good place to castle. If I were to castle now, that would be rather awkward. Suppose I have knight a5 followed by knight c4. Maybe that's something that's playable. But from a positional point of view, I mean, this gets rid of his defender and I get the bishop pair. So I mean, I don't think it's bad. If he takes with knight, sure, looks annoying, but maybe that's not actually a problem. I'll just trade off bishops. Looks semi-comfortable. We'll do it. Yeah, I think I'd actually prefer if you took with knight here. So it goes with queen, okay. So I could threaten his queen right away if I so choose. I also could reroute this knight. No, I can't reroute the knight because this would fall. So maybe here I attack the queen and then do I find a home on c4? Because he might just go here. Then this doesn't exist. So here, he's going to fall back somewhere. I guess that's where I get my check in, huh? And then I could castle. Alright, we'll do it. Okay. So he's going for the rook. I have check, but he just blocks, and then I don't have anything. This rook can either go to f8, or I could just castle. Which do I prefer? Well, if I castle, he's just going to go bishop to h6, right? And that looks semi-uncomfortable, even though I have rook f7. Maybe actually, even though it's uncomfortable, maybe it doesn't matter, because he actually doesn't have that move, because I just check him and then pick up the bishop. And this move will be coming. Yeah, maybe I just castle into this. Looks weird, but maybe it's fine. I mean, I could rook lift immediately to f5. Not to mention I have other moves. Yeah, why not, right? YOLO. YOLO. Blagovich. Isn't that Chile? Philippines. I always get that one wrong. Seems like guy's been climbing a little bit recently. High accuracies from the games that were reviewed. Yeah, even him castling though, I mean, I have moves that I think are pretty good for me. I'm much more developed than he is still. And yeah, if I could grab the other bishop, then I like my late game chances too. So yeah, tons of decent moves available to me. Not that one, this one. Gotta bring this screen here for a second. Gotta see how fat I'm looking. Yeah, definitely a bit fatter. I'm trying to get 315 on bench here really quick. I'm pretty close, so I might get a little fatter and just get it, and then I'll get skinny again. Always sucks, but what am I gonna do? Nice. I don't know if he'll resign off that, but that should be the end of the game. I wonder if he thought I was going to go here. My friend, you really are a glutton for pain, aren't you? Let's get a check in. Now I'll get another check in. So here he's going to have to take with pawn. Check. Okay. Now we will threaten mate in 1. Or do I do it this way? This is probably better. And I don't know how you stop this. You might not be able to. And that's why I play this opening. Because even though it's not entirely sound, you definitely win pretty quickly if you're winning. There we go. Quick game review. 86.5, that's not terrible. Yeah, they call F5 a mistake, but this is 100% playable. If you let the engine sit here and think for a minute, it's gonna, yeah, it's already adjusting itself a little bit. It just adjusted itself the wrong way. But I know that this ends up going a little more towards equal. But we get queen h5, g6 of course. Oh, bishop b4. So they actually like knight c6 here. Okay. Yeah, we get bishop d2, which gives me tempo. We get f3, which is also passive. Excuse me. Yeah, this was the better move. Knight c6 now is bad, apparently. Yeah, I understand this, but that just doesn't look very tempting. Because then he's going to have this glaring down my rook and my knight. So I'm not really a huge fan. We get queen e3. I took the pawn when I should have played queen e7, but again, I mean, I guess it's the same premise. I just didn't want to take that knight. I mean, I guess the theory works out, but... Yeah, knight a5, queen e5, castle, and then he blundered his piece. And then from there, I mean, yeah, this is donezo. I'm up a full rook and a full bishop, and I think a pawn. No, not a pawn, just a rook and a bishop. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me fix this real quick. While I have you guys here, I'm going to hold you hostage for a second. So ratings up to 1929. Hopefully I could finally get to 1950 today. And wins are 130. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you next time.